Who's first? Who we got? Monty?
You made a change in the lineup. Can you explain to us just what prompted that?
Yeah, we're just still experimenting. You know, we're still looking at different combinations, and we wanted to see what that would look like to start the game. So we just did it.
Steve, obviously Steph and Kevin were productive across the board, but how did you see approach their overall facet, when to take outside shots, attack the basket, and the foul line?
No different from any other game. That's just who they are. They're aggressive. They're talented, and you know, they both had just incredible moments during that game where they each took over.
You ever seen a stat line like that where you give them 18 and 24 for threes to win?
Yeah, I mean, no, I have not. Raymond said that's an NBA record, all-time highest three-point percentage. Is that right?
Based on the number of attempts, yeah.
Based on the number of attempts. Yeah, they couldn't miss out there. Tobias 6 for 7, Gallinari's 5 for 5. They were rolling. Some of that was us in the first half. You know, late closeouts. You know, not into the ball, but you got to make the shot, and they were making them. And I thought they executed really well too. You know, some of them were just really good execution. So that's a good team. That's a really, really good team. They play hard. They play well together. The pieces of the puzzle fit. Doc does a great job. That was a fun game.
How about the free throw tonight from the two main guys?
Well, the first half was just a foul fest. You know, it just seemed like we were living at the line, and I understood their strategy. You know, they wanted to keep us out of our flow and our rhythm, and they did a good job of that. You know, just trying to frustrate us and keep the game a little choppy. And by doing that and making all those threes, they really controlled much of the game.
Kevin had a wrap on his ankle. Is that something that you're kind of concerned about going forward? I know he had that on the sideline, but still played.
I don't think it's anything serious, but you know, we'll see how he holds up, comes in tomorrow.
Coach, you guys play on Christmas a lot, obviously. How would you assess your team heading into this Christmas Day matchup this time around?
You know, I really like where we are. I don't think we've played great basketball for a while. I think we started out really well, 10-1, whatever it was. And the last 5-6 weeks, we've been through an awful lot with injuries. You know, with just trying to find a rhythm, find a chemistry and a groove with the new groups that we put on the floor. So to not be there yet, but to still have the record that we do, I think we're in a good position. I think we're going to get a lot better.
Steve, you're used to seeing LeBron in big games on Christmas too, but how different will it be seeing him with the Lakers, and what do you think of how he's been with the Lakers so far?
Well, we prepared for it by scheduling the Lakers 3 times in the preseason. So he will not look out of the ordinary. And it'll be fun. I love Christmas games as long as they're at home. So we're lucky we're at home.
Kevin had, I think, 3 blocks, a big block late in the game there. How important is it that he is able to come through with big plays on defense at crunch times like this?
Yeah, I mean, he is so dynamic defensively that you know, he can literally take over a game at that end. And I thought he did that at the end of the third quarter. He had an amazing stretch of defense for 3-4 minutes. And that allowed us to extend our lead and get control of the game.
Steve, there was one particular possession with Andre late in the game where he was doing a lot of different things defensively and covering different areas of the floor. I mean, I know that's part of his game, but what does he do to cover so much ground?
He just sees everything. Andre knows what he's looking at. He feels the game. He feels what the other team is trying to do. As the play unfolds, you know, he's sort of a move or two ahead of everybody else. So he made a big strip on a play that they ran late. I think we were up 1, and they, out of the timeout, they ran a little slip play, and he stripped the ball and, you know, looked like it was going to be a layup. But that's what Andre does for us, among many other things. Thanks a lot.
Is that it? Cool. Thank you.
See
We'll
you guys
have
in a couple days.
Yep. We'll have KD and